Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the On This Date in MLB podcast. This is episode number 21. I am Ricky, and that's Kevin. And you can find us on Instagram at On This Date in MLB. Right there, we post 4 to 10 times a day, whatever happened on this specific day in regards to baseball history. We also have a YouTube channel where we post one short a day. We have 300 plus videos, and it's the same thing, just one fact per day. And we have this channel where we post our weekly episodes in regards to baseball historic events that we like to go in depth in. And we also cover some news and we have some fun here as well. All those links will be down below. So please make sure you go and check them all out, support us, and, we'll just get in straight into this one, brother. Real quick, though, how you been?
Doing good, bro. Doing good. We know the Super Bowl is coming up soon, and the only thing that means for me is baseball season is that much closer. Spring training is set to kick up here. I think reporting date for pitchers is February 15th, maybe 2 weeks from now.
Is there?
I think I saw that this week. So yeah, man. Hopefully we got another exciting baseball season ahead of us, man.
Yes, sir. Excited. So yeah, brother, you want to lead us off with the first feature of the week?
Yes, sir. So for this week, the first one we got is from January 23, 1979. Willie Mays is one of the all-time greats. I would put him on the Mount Rushmore, right, of baseball history. He gets elected into Cooperstown in his first year of eligibility. He's actually the only player that got elected that year. I think it's interesting how the baseball writers have always been weird about the Hall of Fame voting, right?
Yeah.
He was only the 14th member to be elected in his first year of eligibility, and you're gonna touch on the ballot right now, but almost I think the entire ballot ended up making it to the Hall of Fame eventually, right?
Yeah, bro. Like, there's only a handful of guys that didn't. Like, I looked at the top 10, even if you go into the top 15, but top 10, there's only one guy that didn't eventually get in. So it's pretty crazy to see that. So for those youngsters out there, maybe just a fan that really doesn't know who Willie Mays is, he is a two-time MVP. He played from 1948 to 1973. He won Rookie of the Year. He won the 1954 World Series with the Giants. A 24-time All-Star, 12-time Gold Glover, two-time All-Star MVP. He won a batting title, and he won MLB Player of the Year once. He wore the number 24. And real quick, bro, I know you have a cool little facts list coming up and
Yes,
revolving around his number. What other number did he wear?
I had it open this morning on the baseball reference page. I want to say it's something with the 5, right?
It's under 20.
It's under 20, 15.
14.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So before you get into your facts, bro, for the people out there, he played in a total of 3,005 games. In those games, he compiled 2,068 runs, 3,293 hits, 525 doubles, 141 triples, 660 home runs. The 660 puts him at, I think, top 5, bro. I don't know if it's now still top 5 with Pools in the club, but I want to say he's up there. You can confirm that right now. 1,909 RBI, 338 stolen bases, 1,468 walks. This number kind of trips me out. 1,526 strikeouts. So that's pretty incredible in 12,000 plate appearances. Yeah. So, and just to round it off,
23 seasons, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. And I don't know why Baseball Reference says 24-time All-Star, but that's something we can look into some other time.
Some of those years in the 50s, they had 2 All-Star games, remember?
Oh, damn, bro. No wonder. Because sometimes we'll put that and we get checked.
Yeah.
Check in the comments real quick.
No, it's legit, bro. It's legit.
Okay. And just to round that off, 940 OPS and an OPS plus of 155. Total base count 6,080. And from my experience of looking at these stats, not his in particular, but like Hall of Fame players, usually around 4,000 plus is where they start getting. They're kind of for sure Hall of Famers, because they've gotten on base some way or another. So what do you have on the ballot, brother?
So just to answer your question, he's actually top 6. He got bumped out of the top 5 on the home run list.
With Pujols.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Damn.
Just real quick, did you mention his WAR? Because
I don't have that.
I can't believe his WAR, bro. So usually the WAR for Hall of Famers, we see anything from 50. We've seen even some high 40s, right? His WAR is 156.1. Stupid, bro. Stupid.
Yeah, that's
So
incredible.
let's get into these facts real quick, bro. So number one on the list, uh, 50 homers, 20 triples. He's one of 30 players to hit 50 home runs, and one of 86 to hit 20 triples. But he's the only one to do both in one season.
Damn, bro.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, bro. Cause yeah, keep on, keep on.
I mean, how many players have played this game and he's the only one? He hit 4 home runs. He's one of 18 players to hit 4 home runs in one game. He did that April 30th, 1961. He received a share of MVP votes for 13 straight seasons. Finished top 6 in 12 of those 13 years and top 3 6 times. Probably should have got some more love on the MVP votes, bro. I was looking
I
at a
was
couple
gonna
of years.
say,
I was looking at a couple of those years, and yeah, he got burned at least twice.
wow.
He recorded at least 70 extra base hits in 13 straight seasons. No other player has done that. Not even straight or separate. So he's the only one who does that 13 straight season.
Mount
Uh,
Rushmore.
exactly, bro. He's top 3 all time, bro.
Yeah.
Mays accounted for at least 7 offensive WAR, and this is baseball reference WAR. 7
Uh,
offensive WAR in 13 seasons, and Lou Gehrig is the only other player to post a 7 WAR, and
mm,
and he did it 10 straight seasons. Did you know he missed a year, almost 2 complete years to military service?
yes. I knew he
So,
was in the military. I didn't know for how many years to be exact.
so I didn't know he missed that much time, bro. So that was almost 2 full seasons. So imagine how much more his stats would have been padded if if he didn't miss that time, right?
Yeah, bro.
And this next one is actually what you mentioned earlier about the All-Star games. So from 1959 to 1962, there was 2 All-Star games. That's why we got
Mm,
that odd number. 12 Gold Gloves, most by any center fielder. But Mays and Trout. So this that I thought was crazy. So they're the only 2 players in Major League history with multiple seasons of at least a 320 batting average, 25 home runs, and 30 stolen bases. So
that's yeah, bro.
that's kind of cool how we're able to watch Trout do all that stuff, right?
Yeah, it just speaks to Trout's greatness because that combination of speed and power and being able to get on base through sheer contact alone is just
Yeah, bro. So just to let me read a couple more here before we go into the next one.
uh
Mays ranks third amongst position players with that WAR, 156.2. He trails only Babe Ruth and Barry Bonds. So if he would have played the older 2 seasons, bro, he's probably the greatest of all time, WAR wise.
yeah.
And
Um
just one more for you, bro. Mays is one of 33 members of the 3,000 hit club, but he's the only player in history with 3,000 hits, a 300 average, 300 home runs, and 300 stolen bases.
that's just
Mount
God
Rushmore,
tier
bro.
numbers. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's Mount
And
Rushmore
if
right there.
I'm not mistaken, I believe Mays is the godfather, bro, for
For Barry Bonds, I want to say, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Which is another amazing thing because like those are 2 Giants greats and
yeah.
just some of the most incredible players of this game, and they're connected like that. It's just crazy, bro. It's crazy. Um, so you said he was the only player to get in that year, huh?
Yeah.
So that year, the way the Hall of Fame ballot ended up resulting was Willie Mays won. Obviously, he got in first with 94.7%. After that was Duke Snyder, Slaughter, Gil Hodges, Don Drysdale, Nellie Fox, Hoyt Wilhelm, Maury Wills, Red Schoenheist. I don't know if I'm saying that, and Jim Bunning, right?
Yes, sir.
Out of those 10, they're all in the Hall of Fame with the exception of Maury Wills. So It's
and
it's a pretty
and
incredible list.
and Maury Wills stole an MVP from Willie Mays, so that's ironic, right? He never made it to the Hall.
Yeah,
But
and Will's sorry about that, but Will's was he was a stolen base artist, huh? I see.
that season that he won the MVP, I think he had like 104 stolen bases or something. So
Yeah,
his WAR was probably 4 less than Mays. That's the one that stood out the most, I remember.
yeah,
But yeah, bro, I thought that was interesting because I know some of those guys got voted afterwards by the Veterans Committee,
yeah.
like 2 or 3, but the majority of them got voted in as players. So if they were Hall of Fame worthy 3 years later, why didn't they get voted in that year? You know, that's one thing that bothers me. Like their stats didn't change. You know, they didn't add 10 more home runs to their to their
They
stats or
didn't, bro.
anything.
Like, somebody's
They're Hall,
mind changed, bro.
they're Hall of Famers, bro. I mean, it is what
Yeah,
it is. Just let them in.
yeah. That is wild, bro.
But
Yeah, and
that's go ahead.
no, sorry about that. You're good. You're good. You're good.
No, I was just gonna say that's all I got on our boy Willie Mays.
Cool. So you want to take us into the and for any youngsters out there, just go look him up, man. Look at his
Yeah, let's
stats.
go.
Yeah, one of the most incredible players to grace the diamond.
Definitely.
Yeah. So you want to take us into the next one, bro? A more
Yes,
controversial
yes, sir.
topic.
So this one is from January 28, 2005. Doug Mientkiewicz. Am I saying that right? Sounds right,
I
right?
believe it's Mientkiewicz. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So he kept the ball that was the last out of the 2004 World Series that broke the curse for the Red Sox, and he actually ended up getting into some beef with with the Red Sox, right? But the what this post was about is he agreed to lend the ball to the Red Sox so they could take it on a tour around New England with the trophy and just kind of showcase it for all the fans up there, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But and ended up going sideways for our boy Mankiewicz here. So real quick, they acquired him at the deadline. He wasn't even on the Red Sox when the season started in '04. They acquired him at the deadline on the last day of the deadline. Actually,
Mm.
he was part of the Nomar Garcia Parra trade. So Garcia Parra, he had some bad blood over there with Boston too, so that's why he wanted out. And he was gonna be a free agent at the end of the year, so that's why they traded him away.
Mm-hmm.
So he was basically a renter player, right?
Yeah.
So technically, basically after the last out, he kept the ball. He didn't even realize that he had the ball until 20 minutes later, when his wife asked him for it. He looked into his glove, saw it there, and he put it into his wife's purse. Um, the next
That's
day,
grimy,
yeah,
bro.
right? I mean, it is what it is, bro.
Uh,
The right place, right time. The next day at Fenway Park, Mankiewicz said that Major League Baseball authenticated the ball in front of team president Larry Licino. And let me read you this quote, bro, because this is the article that I found. And he said that the president said, "Is that the ball? Pretty cool." And Minkiewicz said, "And I swear on my son's life, if he would have asked for it, I would have handed it to him right there, and none of this would have ever happened." But he didn't ask for the ball; he just gave it back to him. So the problem was that Minkiewicz, he did an interview with the reporter, and he mentioned, "Oh, that's my retirement fund." He said, "I'm thinking there's 4 years at Florida State for one of my kids." And he just got into that, right? So when that story ran on the Boston Globe, that's when kind of shit hit the fan. That's where death threats came in, a lawsuit, and he even had a fear of going back to Boston, bro. Um,
Wow.
yeah, man. So after the story ran, the negative publicity, the Red Sox asked Mientkiewicz to return the ball. But that's when Mientkiewicz he became a hard ass, bro, because he said Lucchino called him a renter player. So that's when negotiations grew heated, to say the least. They actually ended up trading him away on January 27th because they're just done with him. And eventually, the two sides eventually agreed that the Red Sox would hold the ball with the trophy and showcase it around New England, right? And at the end of the year, the ball was supposed to go back to Minkiewicz. But in 2005, in November, that's when the Red Sox filed the lawsuit. And
Wow.
in December of 2005, they agreed to donate it to the Hall of Fame.
So I have a little quote that I found through a Barstool's post. So shout out to them for whoever wrote that. I'm sorry if I didn't get that. I didn't get the name. But Mientkiewicz, this is from the article. Mientkiewicz got the idea to take some of the proceeds from the sales uh, to see the. Let me start this over. As a result, there was a new conversation that sparked between Mientkiewicz and Lucino, however we say, in which it was revealed that the Red Sox wanted to charge fans money to go see the ball. Mientkiewicz got the idea to take some of the proceeds from sales to see the baseball to be given to the Jimmy Fund. To which Mientkiewicz says Lucino told him, "We don't get." This is quote. We don't get told what to do with our money. End quote. That response prompted Mientkiewicz to go with the. This is quoted by Barstool's "Go fuck yourself" route to the team over the baseball, and then it was donated to the Hall of Fame, as you just said. So now nobody had it, but fans could still see it. Yeah, and the Red Sox don't.
You just gotta go to Cooperstown.
Yeah, and so real quick, Mientkiewicz played 127 games that year. He had a 6.76 OPS, 75 OPS plus, if I'm not mistaken.
Fucking Mientkiewicz, bro. I got another. I just remembered. I wrote down another nugget for you after you're done with your stuff here.
Go ahead, brother. The last thing I want to say is I think it would have been a little different, like if maybe a Johnny Damon or Emmanuel Ramirez kept the ball. Well, yeah. But like Lucino's were the rental players. Like, bro, give the ball back, man.
You're not even part of the Red Sox, because I think they lost in the ALCS the 2003, right? So the majority of that team came back. So yeah, it's like, who the hell are you, bro? You give us a damn ball. But
would you give the ball back, bro, if you were the rental player?
Hell no, bro. Hell no. That's my shit, bro.
Who the hell are you?
even if I was one of the core players, bro, that's my fault, bro. I'm playing first base, you know what I mean? But just real quick, bro. Two things for you. The ball would have got some money, bro. The ball definitely would have got some money. Real quick, the Bill Buckner ball, the ball that he didn't even touch, the ball that went in between his legs. Yeah. That ball went for $93,500. Carl Fisk's home run ball went for $113,000. Barry Bonds' 73rd home run ball went for $450,000. So I think he would have got some money out of it. But the crazy story I found was that he played for 5 teams after Boston, right? And this guy, the stones on this guy, man. He would ask the GM that by the end of spring training, he wanted to be told what to do with the ball if he made the last out of the World Series. So when I read that, I was like, all right, maybe this guy's a cool guy. He's a funny guy. You know? I wouldn't mind spending time with him.
Hey, bro, you're right. Though. At the end of the day, you do have to look after yourself, and it's just the name of the game, I guess. You know.
Exactly. Like I know he made his fair share of money, but it is what it is. You know.
Yeah.
Money finds money, but I'm glad he was able to make fun of it afterwards. But he did mention that the Mets GM Omar Minaya, he said that I don't care if we win, you that's your ball. You can do whatever the hell you want. And Brian Cashman, he said that you've got something mentally wrong with you if you're already thinking about the World Series ball in spring training.
How can Cashman say that though? Don't the Yankees always want to win a World Series?
I mean, yeah, but that year I don't even think he was the starting first baseman. So like, and he was just coming off of that whole drama. Was like, and he's already ready to get into it again. It's like,
oh, that's funny, bro. That's good stuff.
Shout out to Doug Mientkiewicz wherever he's at. Right
wherever he's at, huh? Not in Boston, bro. That's you want to take us into the last?
Let's get into this last feature here for this week. Little more of a sadder one here.
Yeah, it's more on the grim side, yes, sir.
Yeah, but this is from January 28, 1958. Roy Campanella suffers a terrible car accident. and he suffers a career-ending injury. So Campanella, he owned a liquor store in Harlem, and he would actually work in it during the regular season and obviously in the off season. But after closing the store for that night, he began his drive to Glen Clove, Long Island, and he was traveling roughly 30 miles per hour, 48 kilometers per hour for all you guys outside of the United States. So his car hit a patch of ice on an S curve, and his car skidded, hit a telephone pole, and turned over. And the terrible accident ended up breaking his fifth and sixth vertebrae and compressed his spinal cord. Uh, just an ugly accident, bro. That he actually left him paralyzed from his shoulders down. But thank God, with physical therapy, he was eventually able to regain use of his arms and hands and all that good stuff. After his playing career, obviously he wasn't able to play anymore at age of 36. So he got cut shortly there, right?
Yeah.
But after his playing career, he remained involved with the Dodgers. In January 1959, they named him assistant supervisor and scout for the Eastern United States, and he was a special coach at their spring training every year. So that kind of kept him going through the rest of his life. So, but yeah, basically I want to get into it just to highlight his stats and just share the greatness of this guy's career for all those out there.
Yeah. So one of the things that separates him from most players, obviously, is the fact that he actually started his career in the Negro National League 2. And can you guess what age he started playing professionally, bro, in that league?
I can't remember. I did read that he dropped out of high school at 15. So he probably
15.
started like at 15. He started playing at 15.
15, bro. He played 6 games when he was 15, bro, and 9 at 16. 16 games at 17, and he played 32 at 18, 27 games at 19, and that was his first All-Star selection in the Negro Leagues. So real quick, some of his Negro League stats, and for the teams he played for that in the Negro Leagues, first team was the Washington Elite Giants. Second team, sorry about that, I should have had that ready. The Baltimore Elite Giants, and one of the last teams he played for was the Philadelphia Stars in 1944. So he played in the Negro Leagues from 37 to 45 for a total of 217 games. He put together an 871 OPS and a 140 OPS plus, 242 hits and 751 at bats. He really shined when he came over to the majors. After Jackie Robinson, he did his thing and basically sacrificed himself and still performed, but breaking the color barrier. From 48 to 57, he played with the Brooklyn Dodgers for a total of 1,215 games, 4,205 at-bats, 242 home runs in those at-bats, 1,161 hits, 856 RBI, an OPS of 860, and an OPS plus of 123. So he was actually an all-star every year, but 2 years. So he played, let me count this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years in the majors. Out of those 10, he was an all-star 8 times, won 3 MVPs, bro. He was a force, man. He was a force. He won the World Series in 1955 with the Dodgers, and he's a Philadelphia native, but he passed away in Woodland Hills at the age of 71. Hall of Fame class of 1969.
Yeah, bro. So those stats would have. It really sucks. We got robbed of his career, bro. So not only, so you mentioned he jumped into the major leagues at, I'm looking at age 26.
Mm-hmm.
So that's at least 5 years of the beginning of his career that he wasn't, able to play pro ball.
Yeah,
it would have added to those stats. And obviously at age 36, he probably could have played till he was maybe 40, or maybe at least two, 3 more years, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Because he was
sure.
he was only 2 years removed from his MVP award.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, just I don't think he gets enough attention because he was actually the sixth black player to appear in the major leagues. After that, he was part of that first generation that broke into the majors. But just real quick, bro. He's actually the second player after Robinson to win the MVP award. And in that time when he won the third one, that was unheard of for players back then. The only other players to do it back then were Joe DiMaggio, Jimmy Fox, Yogi Berra, and Stan Musial. So obviously all those white guys, So for him to be getting that attention and that respect was a credit to his stats and his ability. One more nugget for you, bro. He has the best. He's the best at throwing out runners trying to steal second base. 57.7% is the greatest number for all time, all catchers.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's good stuff. So he probably had a cannon on him, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So he was just a force, bro, with the bat, defense, and just an all around good guy, man. Just tragedy that his career got cut short.
Yeah, bro. It truly is, man. And like that's one of those things, bro, that makes you like think, because that can happen to anybody, man. And
exactly.
it's just terrible stuff to think about, bro, because I don't even want to think about a life like that, bro. Like, I'm so thankful that I'm like, we were able-bodied, man. Like, it's just sad, man. It's sad and it's tragic that things like that happen, bro.
Exactly. But also a testament to him, he was actually able to persevere. And, especially back then, being disabled was not that common. So he kind of became the spokesperson for the handicapped and all that stuff. And he did appearances and all that stuff. And he was just like he was a pioneer with the integration of baseball, he was a pioneer with the handicapped stuff. So rest in peace to our boy Roy Campanella, bro.
Yeah, and one last thing, bro. Shout out to the doctors from the 50s, man, to be able to get his upper body working, like you said.
That's right.
It's incredible work on their end as well,
Yeah, because there's no way to have the technology we have now or even later that century, So yeah, good point, bro. Good point.
So that wraps up our features. Unless you got another thing, bro.
That's it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man, we had some up and downs in those, so that was cool batch too.
I just wanted to touch on Campanella, bro, because I want just kind of similar to the Willie Mays, man. I want everybody else out there to not only was it a good learning experience for me, but just kind of share the love out there for him,
For sure, brother, for sure.
But let's get into these news topics, bro. Just real quick. I really want to talk about the balanced schedule, but what are your thoughts on the Hall of Fame results, bro? I can't believe only one player of all people, Scott Rowland, got in.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the results right here, and he squeaked in with 76.3.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, you see a lot of people saying, "Hey, Andrew Jones should have been in," and I'm looking at my phone real quick because I did see an article from USA Today. Gary Sheffield says he belongs in the Baseball Hall of Fame. So even he's speaking out.
I read one. I didn't read the article. I did read the headline that Jeff Kent said that he's baffled by the voting or whatever, because he was actually his final year on the ballot, bro.
Bro, Kent. So I read this incredible
I don't
article.
Know how get in.
I read this amazing article by Tom Verducci, because he votes as well. And he said why he did and why he didn't vote for some guys. And he was saying Kent had like, for second baseman numbers, bro, first of all, he played the defensive position very well. But he has offensive numbers that are like in the bracket of their own, they're up there as far as and then he talked about Carlos Beltran. I know a lot of people it's basically love-hate. So I don't know if you knew, bro, but they refer to Carlos Beltran as, that 2017 scandal, the Astros?
Yeah.
They refer to him as the godfather of everything that happened.
That's so fucked up. That's so...
That's what they said, bro.
That's a bad deal.
Bro, so they said that there was times where AJ Hinch broke the monitor in the dugout, and because AJ Hinch, I guess, wanted it to stop. And there was times where Beltran would stop him from doing it. That Beltran was the one like orchestrating everything, bro.
Nah.
Bro. Bro.
Is it legit? Is it legit?
I'm gonna
Damn.
send you the shit, bro. Cause I was like, God damn, the Godfather, bro.
You're telling me the hitting coach, or what was he? The bench coach, he had more power than the manager?
This is what Verducci put on his article, bro, saying that AJ Hinch at some points was breaking the shit. But there was also a time where Beltran stopped them from that he was just fucking bullied everybody, bro.
Ah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I know, bro. I wanted to share it with you, bro. Like I was like, damn, I can't wait to talk to him about this.
So they're using that against him there. Because his numbers
I'm
are there.
sure,
His numbers
bro.
are there, bro. His
I'm
numbers are there.
sure, bro. Like 100. Verducci said that's the reason he's not voting for him.
So
Because of that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I gotta send you the
up.
article. Yeah.
It's kind of like what we mentioned earlier when we mentioned the Willie Mays Hall of Fame stuff. Like I know some of these writers are like, I won't let him the first year. I'll let him in the second year. So I kind of figure they're doing that stuff to Beltran, where they're kind of punishing him. Like you're not gonna get it on your first try, buddy.
I don't think he's gonna get in, bro.
At all.
After reading that, and just to take it away from that,
I'll have to read it, bro. I'll have to read it.
Yeah. Todd Helton, I believe, should have been in. They've done his numbers. His OPS plus is 133, and that's adjusted for Parks. That's 10 points higher than Roland, bro. So they can't use the thing against Helton about the Rockies.
That's what I was gonna say. They're definitely using that against him. And just real quick, bro. So he got 265 votes, or no, excuse me, 281.
Mm-hmm.
They needed 292 votes to get voted in. So he was right there, bro. 11 votes away.
Yeah, he should have been in, bro. And there's another one, Billy Wagner. They say he doesn't have the stats, bro, but I think his strikeout percentage is the highest ever. And like if you just count strikeout percentage and like kind of like forget about the fact that he didn't pitch, I think not even 1,000 innings, bro. Let me see.
Oh yeah, he was a closer, so
yeah, 900 innings, but his strikeout percentage is up there, Yeah, man. So I mean, K-Rod got snow too, I think, bro. But I mean, I don't know, bro. It has to be tough for these closers to get in, with the workload that they have.
Yeah, I just don't know. These writers are weird, bro.
Yeah. I like to be in that room, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
Or at least everybody should fucking explain themselves, like Tom Verducci, like this is why I did this, and this is why I didn't do this.
Yeah, I like that. I really respect that he was transparent, bro, like that. He said he didn't vote for Helton.
He didn't?
No.
Damn.
And if I'm wrong, correct me. But yeah, like I'm talking to the viewers. Like, I'll make sure I send you that article, bro.
Please,
it's a quick read. It's good stuff, though. Unless you have any other thoughts on the Hall of Fame ballot,
I do, bro. So they needed 5% to stay on the ballot, right?
At least.
So just a couple guys that got one vote that fell off the ballot, bro, that I thought was funny. Bronson Arroyo got one vote. That wouldn't consider him Hall of Fame worthy. R.A. Dickey, John Lackey, Mike Napoli, and Houston Street all got one vote. I want to know who the hell those writers were, bro. I want to have their brain examined.
Yeah, those guys did have their stretches, though. I remember Lackey was a beast.
They did, of course,
and Street too. But yeah, I mean, Hall of Fame is
Hall of Fame worthy.
Hall of Fame isn't elongated. It's career,
so, bro. Yeah,
it's not stretches. Yeah, it's prolonged success. Yeah, I feel you, bro.
But bro. Exactly. Like, what the hell, man? Like, are you gonna take your kid to Cooperstown one day? This is the great Bronson Arroyo
right there, bro. No disrespect to him, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to him, whatever he's doing now, dude. But yeah, bro. Let's get into this balanced schedule. So this is negotiated as part of the collective bargaining agreement in 2022. It's a balanced schedule for 2023. So basically, it's going to be 5 less games against division opponents. Instead, teams will be playing one series against every team in the other league. Teams they're still going to play their rival interleague the rival interleague team. You know, like the Angels, Dodgers, A's, Giants. They're their closest rival. They're still gonna be playing 4 games against those guys.
Okay.
So teams will face their 4 division opponents 14 times each, 7 home and 7 away. So last year or previous to that, there used to be 10 games at one park and 9 games at the other. So that kind of evens things up there. They're also going to face other 10 teams in their league 6 times, 3 games apiece at each other's ballparks. So basically 56 division games, 60 same league games, and 46 interleague games brings us to 162. And so before this, last year, teams had the 84% similar schedule, and that jumps up to 91%.
Oh,
So
okay.
kind of just evening the field, you know. And
Yeah,
then
bro.
schedules among teams in the same league went from 52% to 76%. So a lot more balanced playing field. At first I didn't know how to feel about this, but after reading those numbers, it kind of makes sense, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know what you think, bro.
I'm all for it, bro. It's gonna be good for like the teams that like who like what's the team that gets kind of beat up, like the O's, to not face their division all the time, you know.
Yeah.
I view it like immediately when I hear things like this, I view it from the perspective of like, damn, we're gonna get to see teams we don't really see.
That's
Like,
the first thing that I thought of,
yeah,
and
I love
I
that, bro. I love
yeah,
that. So it's gonna be cool to get matchups that you really don't usually see in regards to like not just teams but like specific players. You know, it's gonna be cool to see things like that. Yeah, man, I'm all for it, bro. I love it. I love it. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be balanced, and it's gonna make the run at the end of the year, like the September run, a little more interesting. You know, a lot more scoreboard watching.
I think so. I think so. It'll probably open it up the opportunities for new teams, especially with the additional wild cards, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So maybe more and more cities involved down the stretch, and you know, better baseball for everyone. And also, like the biggest one for me, I think, is like, for example, those wild cards that for example, the AL East was better than, you know, the AL Central this year, right? So why should those get burned for having to play everybody in the AL East against, you know, maybe the White Sox or the, you know, one of those teams? So
no, yeah, bro,
that makes sense on that aspect. But yeah, man, we'll see what that kind of looks like
for sure,
after
bro.
this year, because you know maybe some teams don't have enough scouting reports on teams from the other leagues, but now everybody gets to play everybody, so we'll see what that looks like this year.
For sure. Yeah, bro. I'm all for it. It's gonna be exciting.
Sounds good, bro.
So the last segment here, bro.
Yes, sir. We got another quiz, so we're 1-1 right now.
Yeah, yeah.
So what I came up with, I probably should have talked about it with you before we started recording here, because we wanted to make this a little friendly competition.
uh-huh.
So I was gonna ask you, what do you think about loser gets to buy the MLB the show for one of our followers here?
Oh, bro, I'm so down with that. We can easily buy it and send them the code.
Yes, sir.
I love that, bro. So that means we would have to make the end of this by March, by the end of March.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So since we'll do it on camera, we'll do one every week then at this point, or how you
That
thinking?
if you want, we'll talk about it after after the call, just so we don't drag
Okay,
on here.
yeah,
But
okay, yeah.
yeah,
So
that'll
tell
be
them real quick. The loser buys MLB the show for any platform for only one copy though.
yeah, only one
For
copy.
for a lucky supporter out there.
Yeah, lucky supporter. We'll do a little drawing on the Instagram or whatever, and we'll yeah we'll get you guys involved on our little competition here.
Yeah, I'm down with it, bro. I'm down with it.
Sounds good.
Okay,
So the
go ahead.
quiz we got for this week is MLB players with multiple 45. Okay, so excuse me, let me scratch that again. So MLB players with 45 home run seasons, multiple 45 home run seasons, and it's broken down by team. Shit, how do I hide the screen again?
All right, sorry about that. I'm just fixing my screens.
All right, I'm starting recording.
1 second. All right.
Let me know you're ready, bro.
Cool. Let me just make sure I'm recording the right screen. Sorry about that. Cool, bro. I'm ready if you want to count us down.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, so this is 3 minutes. Really? my first answer was wrong. What the heck?
Oh, what's his name, bro? Twins. Fuck, I forget his name.
What the hell, dude? Who the hell was on the A's in the 80s, bro?
A's in the 80s? Oh, come on. Think.
Terrible, bro. This is terrible. Oh. That was a stupid one. No, really? Damn, bro. All right, we're at the halfway mark here.
Ooh, the Pirates is a tough one, bro.
I thought it was Clemente.
Me too. That's the first one I went with.
Ah.
Oh.
Minute left. Yeah. Twins. Who the hell was in the Twins in the 60s?
I just got that one.
Carew? No, right? He wasn't a home run hitter.
Nah. Oh.
15 seconds. Oh, this is an easy one. I'm stupid. Fuck. Time's up.
What'd you get?
Fuck, I got 19 out of 30. You?
I got 26 out of 30.
Damn, bro. That was a spanking.
Okay.
What the heck?
Yeah, let's go, baby.
I misspelled Jimmy Fox's name. That's so stupid.
No, I didn't. Go with last names, bro. Last names. Okay. So
how did I not get Pujols? All right, real quick. Starting top left, I got McGuire. Didn't get Fox.
I got Fox. I got both of those.
I got Hank Aaron. No Eddie Matthews.
I got Matthews at the very end, bro.
Shit. Prince Fielder.
Yeah, me too. No Richie Sexton though.
Me neither. No Sexton. I didn't get Pujols. That's stupid.
That's your fellow now, bro.
We've been talking about him like for 3 weeks in a row.
Oh shit! Yeah, I got Pujols and McGuire.
Yeah, I got McGuire. I got Sosa. No Banks.
Yeah, I got Banks.
Bonds and Willie Mays. That was an easy one. Jim Thome. Wow.
Yeah, I got that one.
Albert Bell. That's a bad one. I drew a blank on both those guys. I got Griffey. You get Chris Davis?
Yeah.
You got Chris Davis, Ryan Howard, Mike Smith. You got those?
Yeah.
Ralph Kiner. Wow. I
missed that one, bro.
I actually posted about him last week when he got elected to the Hall of Fame. I should have known that one.
Yeah, I should have too, bro.
Alex Rodriguez, Juan Gonzalez, Rafael Palmeiro. I got all those three.
I didn't get Palmeiro, bro.
Red Sox Ortiz.
I got that one.
Reds Ted Kluzinski.
Bro. And you know what, bro? I knew who it was by picture. Because he's the guy, bro, will post up, and it's when they had the cutoff sleeve, and he's all jagged. And I just didn't remember, bro. I got Killer, bro.
You got Killer. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's one I didn't get.
And the Yankee ones are very easy.
I didn't get the Mantle one, bro. I'm an idiot.
Mantle, yeah, bro. That's like easy just because it's so historic. You know, it's all history with those guys.
No, but it's topical because Judge just beat his fucking record this year, so I should have known that one.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Nah, I dropped the ball on this one. Yeah.
2, 1. Woo! No. Let's go.
Damn, bro, that was disappointing. Disappointing one.
Let's go. All right, brother. So let's let them go now.
That was a good one.
So yeah, that was fun. So thank you guys for kicking it, man. If you guys got this far, I think we're like at the 45, 50-minute mark. So we did pretty good. I started timing it late, so I'm at 39 minutes.
We're 47 minutes.
Perfect. So if you guys got this far, man, we appreciate you to the fullest. Any important links will be down below. And yeah, man, we'll catch you guys next time. I'm Ricky. That's Kevin. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
Shout out, guys.